Look at all the niches in here. Supposedly, if they were able to complete all the floors, this would have been the largest columbarium.
Today, we're stepping inside one of the most fascinating and mysterious buildings in California's cemetery history. The Lakeside Columbarium at Cypress Lawn Memorial Park in Colma, California. When construction began in 1927, this wasn't intended to be just another columbarium. It was envisioned as one of the grandest in the world, featuring thousands of niches, imported marble, elegant private family rooms, beautiful skylights, and breathtaking architecture unlike anything else in the country. But then history took an unexpected turn. In 1929, the stock market crashed, and the Great Depression swept across America. Construction came to a halt, funding disappeared, and this magnificent project was never completed. More than 90 years later, the unfinished second and third floors remained frozen in time, offering visitors a rare glimpse into a dream that was interrupted by one of the darkest economic periods in American history. Today, we're going to explore this incredible building, admire its architecture, uncover its remarkable history, and discover why many people believe its unfinished state makes it even more beautiful than if it had ever been completed. Because sometimes, the most fascinating stories aren't about what was finished, they're about what was left behind. Let's step inside the Lakeside Columbarium.
Now that we've learned a little bit about this place, let's go in and check it out. This place is stunning. I've been in here before. I've shown you guys before, but we're here. Might as well get another video out of it and revisit this place and check on the construction status of those floors. Supposedly they're working on them, but I know it's going to be quite the undertaking. So I don't know what the progress is, so we'll see. Look at the ceiling here. Very cool. What is that noise? Look at all the niches in here. Supposedly, if they were able to complete all the floors, this would have been the largest columbarium in the United States, from what I understand. Man, I gotta put my glasses on for this one. Henriette Theed, 1857 to 1954. I know there's a glare on these, I'm sorry. Rose Deming, 1883 to 1935, and Horace, 1918 to 1939. So here's that area behind this glass here that they're working on the floors 2 and 3. There's something going on over here. I don't know what they're doing here. Huh. But I guess the stairs are through here. It's closed off. I guess one day when they get them completed. So you can see the pillar and the stairs that go up. I'm curious about this. What do we got in there? Oh, nothing, really. I don't know what, maybe they're working on the floor. I think they might be working on the floor of that part, and they have it covered up. But just look at this place. And access to those other floors are through this door, which we don't have access to right now. Can't really. Sandstrom is the name. Judith. October 29th, 1944 to February 25th, 1996. It's the picture of her and her husband. I can't really make out the husband's name. It's up here. It's kind of dark. I would assume these are the grandkids as well, I would assume. Ruthie Forhan, 1923 to 2011, and Robert J. Burns, 1925 to 2004. I guess these are pictures of them. Kind of hard to make out. Warren and Lida Hamilton, 1916 for Warren to 1959, and Lida, I think her name's Lida, 1920 to 2007. That's a picture of them. Yeah, this place is incredible. Now this niche right here is very mysterious. His picture used to be right, but it fell inside. They had it on the side here, his picture, but now it's inside. This was the niche of Joseph Kretzer. Back in the day when Alcatraz was still a prison going on, active prison, he and some other inmates tried to escape, and they held some of the prison guards hostage and killed some, and it was a big old standoff, and in the end they ended up getting killed, and his ashes were here. But at some point over the years they disappeared, and all left behind was this dried flower inside. The room is beautiful. I gotta show you the other room. I skipped over the other room. I gotta show you the other ones. That one's way more beautiful than this. Linforth, Alice G, 1948, Paul, 1951, and Ada, 1969. I love these book designs as well. James E. Rogers, 1884 to 1959, Frankie Lang, 1890 to 1962, Emily Lang, 1895 to 1988, and William Kelly, 1890 to 1951. Huh. God, I wonder if this furniture is original to the place. Probably is. Let's go into this room right here. Where's the other room? I was looking for the other room. Hold on. I think it's over here. Look at this. Kiesling. Haiti, 1879 to 1959, and Francis, 1877 to 1963. Very cool. It's another big urn right here. Last name's Robinson. Echo, April 23rd, 1955. George, November 27th, 1969. And Oscar, January 15th, 1965. Howard Engel, 1874 to 1952. Place is truly stunning. Richard Ing, 1952 to 2024. Richard Schwarting Sr., 1913 to 1999 in Florence, 1911 to 1999. I love the keepsakes people put in these, and this guy must have loved golf. Oh, we got the flower room here. These cabinets, they're all original. That's just insane. This tile work, everything here. Guess this is where the trash cans, this is where the flower scraps go. Got a nice little shelving area where they usually keep the flower pots, the flower holders. Don't have any in here right now. I'm loving these fronts as well. I love the glass fronts, but I love these as well. Fred Moss and Marjorie. These little family alcoves are awesome as well. Got a nice little seating area in there, and all your loved ones are in there. Let's look at the ceiling here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There's a worker cart here. I wonder if they're cleaning the glass. Oh wow. This one's open, but I'm not going to go in. But there's offerings. They have offerings. Let's try to zoom in on it. Yeah, there's offering area. Family name is Nelson. Nels J, 1877 to 1949. Ada, 1883 to 1961. Fred, 1910 to 1982. And Patricia, 1919 to 1993. Just all these niches. It's just a beautiful place. I'm gonna try and find some pictures, but there were some old pictures of how this place looked when they built it and how a lot of these were empty at the time. I'm trying to find it. Let's go into this rooms over here. Wow, look at this. Bower Wars is the name. Look at those huge urns. You can make them out. That one in the middle there's humongous. They got that has to hold an entire family. Oh, the old rinky-dinky elevator. The Great Depression era elevator. We'll go to the upper floors. They're not as great. It's only floors 1 and 3. 1 and 4, 2 and 3 are not completed because during the Great Depression, like we said, see, there's 4. That's all I can go to floors 1 and 4. During the Great Depression, they stopped working on floors 2 and 3. So it's locked. You can't even get to the elevator. I'll insert pictures at some point in this video of what the unfinished floors look like. Hopefully someday, but it's going to be millions of dollars, I know. That's probably why it's taken them so long. Now these are just more, this is the very top floor. So all they got room for are these little like post office box sized ones. That's all they got room for up here. But floors 2 and 3, whew, they can finish those. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be spectacular. But like I said, it's going to cost them millions, I'm sure. They got a few fancy niches in here and stuff, but this floor is tiny compared to floors 1, 2, and 3. And it gets very hot up here. I'll show you the skylight up. The skylight up here it brings all the heat in. Right there, brings all the heat in. It gets hot up here. I'm already kind of sweating. That wicker chair. How old is that? But yeah, this is it up here. It looks like they got two open here and someone put a plant in it. Darrell J. Cook, April 9th, 1963 to October 30th, 1993. I'm making use of niches that aren't in use. They're putting decorative stuff in them and everything else. I wonder if this was, I've been up here many times and I've never noticed this. I wonder if they took some people out up here. Or some family maybe came down and took them out. And can't really make out the name. Shirley and Jim, but I can't make out the last name. Is it Moore? Yeah, Moore. Look at this. You can make that out. You know you're by yourself, you hear all kinds of stuff. They have crows. There's little towers up on the roof here, and the crows have made themselves home. This is it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me on this one. You know, I thought while I was here, might as well just do a video in here too. You know. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you can be notified and when I'm uploading stuff like this. All right, guys. Thank you all so much, and I'll talk to you later.